The Substance is a 2024 movie about a substance. It explores themes of body horror or something like that and seems to be pretty good at it. I mean, it's the second most popular film of 2024 according to IMDb, right next to...
People are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that.
I didn't know that that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
This thing, and it's a fun watch. Cool cinematography, kinda very derivative, but that's alright. There's just one problem. It makes zero fucking sense. Imagine you're a very successful 50-something-year-old aerobics star whose age has put significant hardship on your boss, Evil Gross Man. Evil Gross Man is a pretty evil and gross dude who eats shrimp like that.
What is the charge? Eating a succulent Chinese meal?
And it's very established that he and his superiors are people you would most likely not let babysit your child. So if you're already very rich and influential, you'd most likely use the opportunity to turn to a black market drug to satisfy his and society's needs. And up until this point, this still makes sense because the film's entire point is the bizarre relationship our main character has entered with her own body and how she kind of derives her value from people finding her nice to look at. But as soon as they introduce the substance, everything completely stops working and crashes and burns and explodes. The substance is originally introduced as a substance that will refresh our main character's, Elizabeth's, body. But the way this works is completely detrimental to the plot. Instead of making her younger and assier, an entirely different person is created that looks very good, called Sue. I guess that gets to go around and be successful in the show business she turned her back on. But oh no, there is a caveat. Sue can only be active for 1 week at a time, and she needs to recharge while Elizabeth goes out about her daily business. They cannot be awake at the same time, so when one of them is living, the other one is effectively dead or like unconscious or whatever. But hold on, Sue can't stay awake for longer than a week or there will be horrible consequences. So, Rookie, is there any actual upside for her in this? She doesn't get to experience her double success, so why even bother? She doesn't look like her or share the same name. She's just pressing a button that will make her unconscious half of the time and definitely deal a final blow to what's left of a public persona with like a 100% chance that her double will eventually want more and more time. This is just like having a kid, but 100 times more dangerous and only about half as gross. Also, they want you to believe that the substance is this crazy black market drug when they can literally just purchase ad space on television, hire dedicated star directors, and rent very cool facilities with like key cards and everything. While making this video, I actually got so confused that I tried to look up the rules of the film again in case I misunderstood something, but no, those are actually just the established laws of the universe. I mean, I guess you get the added benefit of getting to build a cool secret room to store your corpse over the weekend, which Elizabeth quickly does to make way for her new superstar genetic twin. But wait, the film somewhat addresses this confusion here. They add a little note making clear that the two subjects are one and the same.
The one and only thing not to forget. You are one.
To the average person, this might be enough, but not to me, okay? I am an aspiring internet video maker. They might say this, but it is very clearly not the case. The only evidence that doesn't directly contradict the statement is that Sue seems to have a knack for aerobics as well. But literally any other scene in the film tries as hard as possible to make clear that this is obviously not the case.
Control yourself!
As Sue starts to dig her new life more and more, she slowly starts going over the limit. If you didn't see this coming, immediately I have some free
Can you give me some money, please?
She's gonna need them because now she definitely needs a new skin.
I don't make money off these videos.
As soon as she notices this, she gets kind of shocked and starts calling the substance hotline, who say that, you know, it's irreversible, but she can terminate the program anytime. At this point, if it would have been like a mistake and she realized like, wow, I'm actually not experiencing any of the cool shit, so I'm just gonna cut it out, but she doesn't want to for some reason. It's later elaborated on is that it's because she hates herself.
I need you. Because I hate myself.
Which, like, I get with the body horror theme. With any other aspect, this doesn't really make sense, right? Because, like, if you're just assuming she's a logical actor, like, she literally doesn't benefit this. At this point, why not just have a kid? Like, I'm sorry, I know I made, like, a joke about this previously, but this seems like the kid stuff, just, you know, without any of the involved risks. Also, we see Sue starts, like, trash-talking Elizabeth, like, on television. If she really was her, like, wouldn't she really put an end to it there? And it ultimately culminates in the failed termination in the final fight scene where they like kill each other, but like, I don't know why Sue should be aware of the fact that if Elizabeth gets terminated, she will very clearly just die because she doesn't have any of the substance fluid in her anymore. As soon as Elizabeth is taken out of the picture, that's the exact thing that starts happening, and her entire body starts to break down until, in the climax of the film, she decides to inject the substance a second time, which you're not supposed to do that. It's a one-time use only. And everything ended happily ever after. All in all, Substance is like a fun film. Like, it looks cool, and it's definitely something you can watch with a couple people. I just wish could have had a stronger script, because I feel like you could have fixed this thing very easily by just tweaking a couple knobs, which I guess, you know, you don't have to, but it's a fine movie. I'm not trying to cinemasins this. This just bugged me the entire time I'm watching this. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.